from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 15. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Here's Kamara off the draw. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot? They run. It's Kamara. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So a big decision there to go on fourth down. Gets him not only the first, but gets him the touchdown as well.
And Brandon, you and I know that all these coaches tell us if every play is executed the way it's designed, it goes for a touchdown. But let's be honest, they were shooting for the first down on that one, and boy, were they fortunate to take it all the way in.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast." Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, "Go deep. Let's try and hit him." Unfortunately, to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Pulled in at the 24. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd and 7, Herbert. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Coming up on 2nd and 7. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. The line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there. And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation. 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert. And a throw right sideline is complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down. Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Moss. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now. Again, Herbert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass. And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in. And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now a give right side. McQueen, nifty move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you. Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going. A lot of football left to be played. Fields on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Wood. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long. Yeah, better against man than zone, or? Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. On play action, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Wood. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Here's Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wood. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Fields. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Fields now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Chargers. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. Second and 4. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air again, Herbert. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. taken at about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the second quarter, so how worried right now are you?
You're concerned, but you're not panicked because you know there's still an opportunity. No one's excited about his stat line right now. 1 touchdown pass, okay, that's cool, but he's throwing an interception as well. Can he eliminate the mistakes and keep making the positive plays, the good plays? That's what they're looking for from him.
Time to find out if he can do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Wood. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Fields. Into the secondary, past the phone as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st down, Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Let's do Don't do us like that.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
2nd down and goal. Fields caught on the slant. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense set to take over once more. They must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep, because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep, and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great.
Herbert's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Herbert now. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter, it's a good running back dive play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. Touchdown, LA! A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
McPherson on for the point after.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay.